Hello. Hi. Hello. Good afternoon. My name is Teacher Jarek, and I will be your teacher for today. Welcome to 5-1 Talk. What is your name?
My name's Tony.
Tony. Hello, Tony. Nice to meet you, Tony.
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet you
meet
too.
you. All right. So, how are you, Tony?
I'm good but today is rainy. I don't like rainy day.
Oh, same here. It's also raining here, right? So, why don't you like rainy season?
Because I think this day you can go out and
Yes. You can play,
mm,
right?
yes
Hmm.
maybe it's if you sleep too much you may feel a little headache.
Yes, that's exactly the same feeling if I am sleeping all day long because of the rain, right? So don't worry, Tony, because today rain has something to do with our lesson. That's a great thing because we can relate to the lesson that we will be discussing today because of the rain. So, Tony, are you ready?
Yes, I'm always ready.
Great job. That's the spirit I want to student. It's always ready. But before we start, Tony, I want you to listen carefully and look at the eyes on me. Is it okay,
Okay.
Tony?
Okay.
All right. So let's start our lesson for today. Okay. Look at the picture, Tony. What can you see in the picture?
I can see
Hmm.
uh, their t-shirts are all destroyed by
Yes.
rain.
By the rain, yes. Look at it. Why do you think are the children worried? They look worried, right? Even Timmy look
Yes,
worried in the
because
picture. Why?
because the t-shirts are they can't wear it anymore.
Yes, because their things are all destroyed by the rain, right? Okay. Now, I want you to do this. Okay. If you're going to design the t-shirt, what kind of print or pattern do you like on the clothes? Draw it in a t-shirt. So I will do mine here and you are
Mm,
going to do yours here. Okay? Let's
okay.
print our t-shirt. All right? Ready? Okay. I want to put a star here. Oh, what is that? Is that a dog?
I think cats.
Cat. You have to put some hairs here. If it's a cat. Okay, I have to draw here and put some circle here. Another circle here. Okay, I'm done. How about you? Are you done?
Yes, I think I'm done.
Yes,
But
that's a
I'm
great
not good
team.
at drawing.
Hmm? Can you
As you can see, I'm not good at drawing.
Yes, but that's a great start, Tony. Don't lose hope because everything started from a rat, okay? Or from a scratch.
Okay.
Okay. So, can you please describe to me the print of your t-shirt?
Um, my T-shirt will have a cat on it, and I think it's very cool. So, mm,
So, do you love cats?
yes, I love cats, and I have
Wow.
cats.
Wow, you have cats? That's great. I'm afraid of cats. They
Why?
might they might scratch me.
It,
But
no, if you just mm, have a cat
take
at
good
home,
care.
you yes,
Mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I am not really good at, I'm so busy. But I love pets, right? Okay,
yeah,
so that's a great job, Tony. And because of that, I will give your first star. Congratulations. That's a nice t shirt.
thank you.
Okay. Okay, now let's learn some new words, Tony. All right. So let's start with the first word. Can you please read this?
Stretch out.
Okay. When we say stretch out, meaning to make your body or arms, legs straight so that they are as long as possible. Example, I have here my where is that? Where is that? Okay. Ah, 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 that stretch out. Right? Can you stretch out? Ah, 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 ah. Can you do that too? Huh?
Yes, I think
Okay. Can you stretch out?
like you can reach something and you put your hand here, but you still cannot reach it.
Exactly. That's a great job, my friend. And because of that, I'll give your first. Great job, star, right? So when you can't reach something, but you are doing this thing, that is, you're trying to reach that thing. Okay. Can we read this sentence?
I stretched out my arms to reach the top of the shelf.
Exactly. Nice reading. Okay. I stretch out my arms to reach the top of the shelf. Okay. What is he doing?
He is stretching out his arms to reach the top of the shelf.
Excellent. All right. Nice job. Okay. He is stretching out his hand to reach the top of the shelf. That's a great answer. All right. Very good. Now, let's proceed with the second word.
Tie-dye. She is
Oh,
wearing a colorful tie-dye t-shirt with a beautiful pattern.
wow, that's great reading. You are really advanced, Tony, right? So tie-dye is when you undergone the process of tie-dyeing. You know tie-dyeing?
Yes.
Yes.
I only heard it, but I haven't do that. I heard that
Mhm.
it's really beautiful when you do this.
Yes, it's actually a process of tying the tie dyeing a certain a certain cloth with a coloring type of knots. Okay, so to
Okay.
make it so beautiful, can you see or can you look at the picture, the T-shirt of this little girl?
Yeah,
That is
it's
tie dyeing. All right.
red inside, orange, yellow, and green and blue.
Yes, it's like a rainbow on the T-shirt.
Yeah.
All right, so that's tie dyeing. Do you have a question for tie dye?
No.
No, so very good. Okay, how about this one? Can you please read?
Tube. The children will color the t-shirt using the dye in the tubes.
Hmm? Okay, very good. So the children will color a t-shirt using a dye and the tube. Okay, so a tube is where the tie dye is intact. Okay, so
Okay.
it's a tube of a coloring dye or a tube of, let's say, a tube of coloring material. So that could be. I have a tube, but I can't find it here. It's too far from me at the moment. But I wanted as much as possible to show you a sample of a tube. Just
Okay.
always look at this picture. This one is kind of tube. Okay, the container. Okay,
Yeah.
you can also say that a tube is a container of a certain coloring material. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now let's proceed with the second word.
Rubber band.
Rubber
This rubber
band.
band stretches easily.
Again, can you read this word?
Stretches easily.
Okay. Stretches easily. Okay. Rubber band. Elastic
This,
one. Right?
yeah.
Okay. So, do you have rubber bands?
Yes.
Yes. Right. When are you using that rubber band? You are hitting someone.
Um.
Pack. Pack.
Yeah. I think.
Oh, you're doing that. That's bad. It's bad to hit somebody using the rubber band. All right. So don't do that, Tony. You will be scolded by your mother if you do that. Okay. So do you have question for rubber band?
No.
No. Very good. Okay. How about this one? This is too easy for you.
Plastic. They put the wet tissues into the plastic bag.
All right. Nice reading. So they put the wet t-shirts into a plastic bag. Okay. So you know what's plastic bag. We just don't like
Yeah.
plastic people. Do you know plastic people? Those who are
Mm,
not true to themselves. Those are plastic
yeah.
people, right? But if it's a plastic, hmm, so it's a bad thing to throw away plastic in the ocean. All right.
Uh,
Okay, so what plastic objects can you find near you?
this battery. I think battery outside,
Yes. Why is it a plastic?
and I think. Um, I don't know why it's plastic.
It's plastic because there is an artificial substance that can be put into different shapes, right?
Yeah.
Plastic doesn't always remember, Tony, that plastic doesn't always mean that it's the the plastic that we're bringing when we go shopping, right?
Uh,
Plastic is anything that has an artificial, a light, an artificial substance. For example, this shade is a plastic because the substance made into this is a plastic
yeah.
that was shaped to be like a sunglasses. All right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So how about the next word?
Bender. Timmy
Okay,
keeps his watches in a bender.
okay, binder.
Binder.
Okay, binder. So Timmy keeps his worksheets in a binder.
Timmy keeps his watches in a binder.
Okay, so binder, from the root word itself, bind, need to what?
Yeah.
Intact, to
It's
bind, right? So a
yeah.
binder is a strong cover which paper documents are stored or held together. Okay, that's binder. Our book is being binded. Do you have a book?
Yeah.
Right? On the side
I
of that,
have this.
on the side, yes, exactly. That was binded already. But if it's a binder, that's a material, a strong cover, which holds the document stored in together. Okay? All right.
Okay.
Any question?
No.
Okay, very good. Okay, how about this one?
Soaking wet. The
All
children
right.
are soaking wet from the rain
Okay, so why are they soaking wet
because they played football. They are playing football in a
in the
rainy
rain?
day.
Right, so that's why they are soaking wet. Whenever we talk of soaking wet, meaning it's completely wet. Okay, soaking wet. They are completely wet. Okay,
Okay.
so is it fun to be soaking wet from the rain? What do
No,
you
I
think?
don't think it's
It's
not
fun.
fun.
Why do you think it's not fun?
Because you know play football in the rain may make you very messy and dirty.
Yes. And aside from that, maybe you will get sick, right?
Yeah.
If you play to the rain. Okay. But in my case, I love, I love playing in the rain because the dirty thing is very very cool in my feeling. I love the rain. So sometimes I enjoy playing and soaking wet in the rain. But as I have mentioned, sometimes it's not good because you will get sick of that, and
Yeah.
you'll get a fever, and oh, you will not be happy anymore. Right. Okay, how about this one?
Rain. The rain will assert surely rain what we set up in the yard.
All right. So ruin. Say it again.
Ruin.
Ruin. Okay. So ruin meaning destroy or spoil. Okay. So let's say, for example, I have here my friend Bob, and I say, pack. I ruin it. All
I
right.
think you can just use destroy to do because ruin is just like you destroy something completely and it cannot be fixed.
Yes. But I think I can still fix my friend Bob.
Yeah.
So I just slap, but still it's ruining because I destroy him in front of you. Okay, so that's easy for you. Okay, now let's go over with this passage. Okay, can you please read it for me?
Luther lives in the magical kingdom of Nirvana. He has
Nirvana.
Nirvana. He has the magical power to change the color of anything he wants. One time, he had fun turning all forest animals black so that they bumped into each other at night and got hurt. He thought this was fun until his mother told him that what he was doing was dangerous. Now he knows better and uses his magical power to do things that will not hurt others.
Wow! You know what? You're so great. You are so advanced, Tony, and you will receive your second star for that. Okay. So since you read it very well, I have a question for you. Because this particular passage is an example of what we call fiction. Say it again.
Fiction.
Fiction. Okay. A fiction refers to literature and stories about imaginary people, animals, things, and events. Meaning, fiction is not true. All right?
Yes, it's all
Okay.
the imaginary thing like science fiction.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Fictions are stories or literatures of not real or the product of imagination, human imagination. Okay. How about
Yeah,
Superman? Fiction or non-fiction?
it's a fiction.
It's a fiction. Why it's a fiction? Superman is just a fiction.
It's 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 not real. And but if there
Yeah.
are really some people who can do something that other
Why?
people cannot do.
Yes, that's great job, Tony. Right? Superman is not real, so therefore that story is a fiction. All right. So now we're talking about fiction or things that are imaginary by people, right? Based on the passage that you've actually read earlier, what do you think is the story?
It's a story about imaginary things.
All it's a story of imaginary things. Okay, because it was mentioned there is a magical kingdom of nirvana.
Yeah.
Okay, right? And there is also mentioned a magical power, right?
It just means it's not real.
Ah, exactly. Meaning those statements are not real. So, meaning they are just imaginary things. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So, what do you think is the children's doing?
They are dyeing their t-shirts.
Exactly. Earlier, we're doing the drawing, the painting, or the making patterns to our t-shirt, while they are also doing their dyeing in their t-shirt. Okay. So now let's start and read the story Trouble on Tie-Dye Day. All right. So start.
Trouble on tie-dye day. Mrs. Joe stood at the front of the classroom with her arms and stretched out in the front.
In
In
front.
her hands, he held a colorful t-shirt. Can you guess what this is? Asked Mrs. Joe. No one knew. Tie-dye. Today we will make some tie-dye t-shirts.
Oh, that's great. Okay, what will Miss Jill's class do today?
They will make a tie-dye t-shirt.
All right, great job. Tie-dye t-shirt. Again, what is a tie-dye t-shirt?
It just means using color to dye it.
Great job. I'll give your third star for that. All right, congratulations. Continue reading.
All the children were excited to make tie-dye t-shirts. They gathered some tubes of the color dye, some rubber bands, and some white t-shirts. The sun shone brightly down onto the children as they tried their t-shirts with rubber bands. Then they began to put the colors onto their t-shirts.
Okay.
Everyone was laughing and really excited.
All right. So, what did they use to tie their t-shirts?
They used rubber bands.
Exactly. They use rubber bands. What did the children bring to class?
They bring some tubes,
Hmm?
some color dye, and
Hmm?
some rubber bands,
Hmm? How about a
and
t-shirt?
some white t-shirts.
Exactly. Nice reading. Great comprehension, Tony. All right. So let's continue.
Then, all of a sudden, a dark rain cloud appeared over the class. Before anyone knew it, it was raining cats and dogs.
Oh,
Quick, grab the materials and run for school, yelled Mr. Joe, with the white plastic bender.
wow. That's unfortunate, right? What happened? What happened? Why did they
As
go
they,
or run
the dark rain cloud
up
appeared
here? Right.
and rained cats and dogs.
Yes, exactly. It's raining so hard. Okay. What did Miss Jill tell the class to do?
Mr. Joe told the class, grab the materials and run to the school.
All right. Very good. Okay. Continue.
Inside the
Inside the
school,
school.
everyone was soaking wet. The t-shirts were wet too. Everyone thought the t-shirts had been ruined.
Ruined.
Ruined. Mrs. Joe told the children not to worry. They put their t-shirts into plastic bags and then went home. The next day, the children checked their t-shirts. They were all surprised to see that the tie-dye t-shirts were okay. In fact, they looked
They look
fantastic.
fantastic. Great job. Okay, what happened to the shirts the next day?
they look fantastic.
Exactly. Even it's raining so hard, but on the next day, the t-shirt's still fantastic. All right. Okay, now let's complete the sentences by replacing the pictures with the appropriate words. Okay? So, number 1, what is the answer by looking at a picture?
Uh, stretching, stretching out.
Okay, complete the sentence. Miss Jill.
Miss Jill stood in front with her arms stretching out, holding a stack of white t-shirts.
Okay.
White shirts.
Or we can say stretched out. Okay, instead of stretching out, it's stretch out. Okay, how about the second sentence? She
He
told.
told the class that they were going to make tie-dye t-shirts.
Exactly.
The children brought out some tubes and some rubber bands. Then they started their activity.
Great job. Nice job. Okay, tubes of color dye and rubber bands. All right. Okay, how about this one? All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, a ring heard the children run toward their classroom. Miss Joe ran with them. With
What's this?
With
Plastic binder.
Yeah, plastic binder.
On her head.
Inside the school, they were all soaking wet.
Yeah.
Everyone saw the t-shirts were ringed. The next day, ruined. The next day, however, they found out that the t-shirts were okay.
Great job, your 4th star. Congratulations, Tony. You really understand the story well. Okay, make your own fictional story, okay, by completing sentences below. One sunny day.
On one sunny day, Timmy and Sam are going to school.
After a while.
After a while, they saw a magical door.
Wow.
And they go inside it. And they float in the space with the spacesuit.
Wow. Oh, that's a great. In the end.
In the end, they fight with the with the creatures.
Wow.
Then they protect the earth.
All right, that's a great story. All right, I am looking forward to make it in print and distribute all over China. All right. Okay, so keywords today, we've learned the word
stretch out, tie-dye, tube, rubber band, plastic, binder, soaking wet, and ruin.
And we also understand that fiction is?
Fiction refers to literature and stories about imaginary people, animals, things, and events.
Congratulations! And to complete that, your complete 5-star, Tony. High five, high five, high five, high five. All right. And that's the end of our lesson, Tony. I am very glad you are excellent, right? You are so good in reading and in comprehension. Continue that, Tony. Huh? Continue reading.
Okay.
And you are so cool. See you again soon, Tony. Bye.
See you. Bye.